Action! Hi, Dr. Gur. Good evening. I just have one question for you, sir. What inspired you to be an educator?
Children. It's a one-word answer. Children.
Thank you. That was very motivating to me. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Gur Grouse.
Thank you. Your Excellencies, girls, boys, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, Assalamu alaikum. I cannot possibly begin to tell you how very proud I am to be here today. From the Dutch coal miner's grandson to the foundation of KidZania Doha. I stand on the top of my hill and see my grandfather over there, and in the other direction, my son in his final year at Oxford University. Social mobility personified. Incidentally, I define social mobility as a tomorrow that is slightly better than today. And that is what we're trying to contribute to here at KidZania. Whatever the question, education is always the answer, Archbishop Desmond Tutu told me on his 86th birthday after a shared portion of vanilla ice cream. We need to be brave enough to recognize that education and schooling are not one and the same, and that the latter is an important contributory part of the former, but no more. Educationally, the greatest challenge we face every day is to do the right thing for every child. This is hard to apply fairness to, especially in school systems that appear obsessed with mass approaches
and where there is little room for knowing the individual and what makes them tick. Children can only aspire to what they know exists. It is our collective duty to open windows and doors and to widen horizons to a better possible for each and every child. And in that sense, we are all teachers. And when we do this, we find ourselves in a world where not every classroom has four walls, where the environment becomes a teacher, and where experience is everything, and where life is fun, rewarding, and full of purpose. We become facilitators enabling children to join dots and recognize that experiences are the appliance of science and the theory into practice. We become our children's allies of empowerment, for them to make sense of the world as agents of their own change and guide them to discovering their own inspirations and aspirations from a very early age. All grown-ups were once children, but only few of them remember it, lest we forget. We need to introduce into education and schooling early opportunities to be aware of the world around us and the futures it may hold. Happy futures, full of fun and full of promise. We need to encourage resilience, risk and optimism. Without elements of calculated risk, self-confidence is absent. And surely we will be wondering in years to come why our supply of entrepreneurs, calculated risk takers by definition, has dried up. Said Henry Ford, if I asked people what they wanted, they would have said a faster horse. And this is where KidZania comes to life. KidZania, where children journey from inspiration to aspiration and from role modeling to role play. KidZania, where self-initiated and self-directed learning rule. KidZania, where fun is spelled with a capital F. Our global research involving nearly 500,000 children evidences that what we do matters, and that what we do in partnership matters more. Thank you to all our partners, to industry partners, to schools and teachers, parents and carers, to the Ministry of Education and the Career Service here in Qatar, and of course to our friends at WISE, the World Innovation Summit for Education. The mind enlightened cannot again become dark, said Thomas Paine. Let me briefly read you a text message I received from a 10-year-old boy called Omari. Hello, Dr. Grouse. I really love KidZania. If it wasn't for you, I would never have thought I could start my own business when I was 8. I am now 10 and the CEO of my own food company, Dipalicious.
and I have won many awards for being a vegan chef. Thank you. I learned from Omari not to ask children what they want to be, but who they want to become. It is a better question with better answers. It is about values, and in the spirit of KidZania, it is these values that will empower our children to be ready for a better world, to become tomorrow's heroes. Thank you.